Hey guys, okay, this is my Loki cosplay. I tried to do a live video, but for some reason, I'm not sure if it worked. So I'm gonna upload this, if my live video didn't go through, because I'm still new to the whole live stuff on Facebook and YouTube. I didn't even know YouTube had live until I saw a couple videos that some of the subscriptions that I scripted to, were doing live videos. So hopefully that works out. So I'm just gonna upload this. Just to be safe, my live video didn't upload. So I spent about so anyway, I just finished my live video. So let's get started. This is my Loki genderbent MCU cosplay. I'm basically doing Loki from the MCU if he was born as a woman. So this is the basic Avenger costume. Um, that I ordered 2 years ago for Halloween, but then with help from my mom and my dad, we started to embellish it. As you can see, all these accents, fabric right here, belt, these accents, belt, these accents, these were not part of the original costume. We added those to make it more of a steampunk warrior type. So this fabric, let me start here. This fabric we got around, let's say, uh, August last year, because I was working on this for Nandesukon in Denver, Colorado. Um, so accents we got at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, same as these. This belt we actually got at Goodwill. This this belt right here got off Amazon. I wear a corset with this belt to make it, as I said, more of a steampunkish feel. So this actually gets covered. But yeah, I can't really take this out because if not, then my corset is basically covering my shirt, and I don't really want to have my shirt shown underneath my corset. So that makes sense, right? So these little accents got at Hobby Lobby. This got Hobby Lobby, Hobby Lobby, Hobby Lobby. Last week I did a little sewing here. So basically, my first time sewing. I have to fix that a little bit, so I'm gonna have to sew that on. Fix this. So sewn. These, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we got these at Hobby Lobby. So these are little dangly things. I thought it would look cool to show more steampunkish. This Hobby Lobby. These are all hot glued actually. So I did a mix of hot glue and sewing. These hot glued last 2 years ago, I think it was, and then basically sewed this like last weekend. Basically, I don't sew a lot, so this was actually kind of easy for me in a way. So these are my coattails. So that's that. That's more borderish. Shoulder pad. This was actually regular brownish fabric, texture fabric. So the gold, the bronze-ish color. I basically got a sponge and some gold paint. I think that we got at Michael's. And we basically just sponged it on, so it has more of a texture feel. Here's the belt again. It just basically went through. So you can see here's the tail of the belt. Basically, just we cut the fabric up, put slits in it so the belt can basically run through. So that could be my shoulder piece. Because, MCU Loki, you have to have a shoulder piece. So, yeah, here's the front of my costume. Then I'm going to turn around. Here is the back. Basically, I sewed this last week also. Basically, a whole day of sewing. A couple hours, probably. It was my first time, so I was kind of in a rush with Denver Comic Con coming up. So, this probably would have to sew, but I sewed underneath, as you can see. So, this sewn. Here are my back coattails. So you can see I sewed, and then I still need to get more of these, so I can basically do like a border. Basically the same thing with the other coattails. That one didn't really cooperate, but see, this smaller was actually easier because I could form them better, cut the fabric better. As you can see here, I didn't really cut the fabric all the way because I guess I kind of mismeasured, but it actually turned out pretty good. I'm actually gonna, I mean, nobody's really gonna pay attention to that because I'm gonna be covering this up with this. So I'm gonna get more, I still have to find the material for it. So that's my Loki cosplay form. So here are my arm gauntlets. Uh, my dad and I got these together 2 years ago for Halloween. These are my arm gauntlets. Basically what we did is what we're doing right now. We got these from the dollar store. They usually have around Halloween, uh, maybe Christmas time, fall Christmas time. I'm not sure if they have it now, but they think they just have it for Halloween. So basically, what we did, these are dollar store guys, really, really cheap, totally worth it. They're actually durable. See, durable. So what we did, we basically cut off the knuckles, as you can see. Basically, what we did right here is we got these again, these accents from Hobby Lobby. We basically cut them, hot glued them on. Basically, everything here is hot glue. See hot glue here? Hot glue. And then basically, my mom had these other straps. My mom is a really artsy person, so we have like all these stuff laying around. So we basically did a little pattern here, along with the gears, to make it more steampunkish. So basically, this is what we're gonna do to this. Just have to get started because I kind of need leg armor for my costume. And let's see, over here, we have a detailed fabric that we got at, I believe it was Joann's. Can't remember how much it was because we got it like last month. This we got last year. I want to say we got at Joann's. And I can't remember how much it was because, it was probably over a year ago. So, and then, let's see. My cord is being really stubborn. Sorry about that. My cord's being really stubborn. So, okay. Here is a drawing that my parents and I came up with. We're actually trying to secure my Chitauri scepter, which I'll show you in a bit, to my waist. So I want to have it on my waist. My dad kept saying, "Oh, put it in the back, put it in the back," or my mom kept saying, "Put it in the back," and I'm like, "No, I don't want the risk of somebody coming up during the convention and taking it. I actually want to see it with me at all times because my uncle Mike, he's an artist. You should look him up, Michael LeBold. He works on stuff in San Diego, and he is amazing. Let me show you the scepter that he made me a couple years ago. Or, actually, it was this last summer, actually. I keep forgetting, I didn't have it during Halloween. So, let me show you really quick. Okay, so here is my da-da-da-da Chitauri scepter from the Avengers movie. I basically told him about maybe, I want to say 5 or 6 months ahead of the con. He basically was working on other projects, and he made this in about a week, I want to say. All of this is foam. No metal, believe it or not. No metal whatsoever. All this is foam. Basically hand carved with carving tools, obviously. The only thing that's not original, or that he made, is this little light. Lights up. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, there we go. Lights up. We got this off of Amazon. I want to say for 10 or so bucks. Leather strap, same material as my costume. So he actually did really good. I showed him pictures, and he basically did this sketch out, and then he started working on it. He started carving it out like a couple days later, and he had to carve a little bit of this off more because it would fit the orb. But this, I'm gonna actually get it signed. I'm gonna get the blade signed by Clark Gregg and by Stan Lee. I'm so excited to meet at Denver Comic Con. I'm so glad they're coming. So yeah, I was actually thinking about maybe having him sign the scepter right here, but my hand's gonna be there, so I'm kind of worried that it'll get sweaty and that the autographs will be ruined. So after it gets signed, I'm gonna add primer to it, so it will basically have a long time lasting. So that's my costume that I'm gonna wear at Denver Comic Con. If you guys see me, come and say hi. I'll be hanging out with a whole bunch of cosplayers. Let's see, Saturday and Sunday, I have photo shoots. I've set up some photo shoots with a couple of local Denver photographers that are coming. So I already paid one. The other one I'm just kind of still thinking of. And then the other one, it's free. Basically the payment is tip. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. So okay, guys, I'll give one last shot of scepter. I'll put this down. And then get one more shot. Wait, sorry. Wrong camera. This is a live video, so it's my first or second time doing live videos. And here is my beautiful costume. I love how it's coming together finally. I should actually show you guys a picture about 2 years ago. When I first did this costume, it was nothing like this. It was basically the accents, and that was it. And I'm like, okay, costume. I'm Loki. But now that I have my scepter, I'm making a sheath for it. I'm gonna try and make little daggers, because, Loki also has daggers. But, yeah, I got scepter, mind gem, and Loki costume. My Uncle Mike's also gonna be making me a little crown, so I'll have that. I'm gonna be, full-on Loki, all Denver Comic Con weekend. So if you guys see me, come and say hi, and I will be willing to take photos with you. And I cannot wait to see everybody cosplay. See you then! Bye!